What's up, Lexington? We are kicking mad flavor in your ear right here on WRFL 88.1 FM. I am Miss Cass, cold chilling with you. The Disco Day Meet Dance Party in full effect. Kicking it with my boys, Kuntry Noiz in the house, y'all. Big ups. Thanks for coming through the studio.
Thank you again for having us.
No problem. Go ahead and tell everybody your name so they can know what's up with Kuntry Noiz.
Alright, first off, we're going to go right here in order. I'm Aaron Holmes, a.k.a. Noise Maker. That's who I be.
What up, world? It's Thoroughbred Web, Kuntry Noiz.
What's good? I'm Big Country, aka DJ Kid Swift. Gary White is the government.
What's up, y'all? So the last time we had you guys on, we were getting ready, we were getting booked for a Tanya Morgan show at the Round Barn, which I must say you guys blew everyone away.
Thank you.
I mean, unprecedented. I think everyone was just totally shocked. The live band setup was on point. That venue was so much fun. I think that everybody came out to that show, and everybody who performed at it had a really great time. So tell me a little bit about, I know we talked about this before, but to all of our new listeners and the new Kuntry Noiz fans that were born that night, I guess tell everybody a little bit about how you guys came together and how you guys formed as a group.
Which one of y'all want to take it this time?
You want me to take it?
Go ahead.
Well, basically, we had all known each other for a while, especially me and AJ have known each other since we was little, and we went to church together, and we also went to Bryan Station Middle together. So after that, he had started making beats way back then in middle school, and then he moved away to Alabama. And then at the same time, when I got to high school, that's when I met Webb at Bryan Station. And then when I met him, what was it when you started like actually laying stuff down?
I was writing since 7th grade, but I didn't start recording until senior year.
Right. So after I met him, and then we got through high school, then when we got to college, when we first year, we went down to K-State. And that's when we basically, AJ came back up from Alabama after being in high school down there. Me and Webb went down to K-State. And basically, one day, we all basically realized that we was all trying to do the same thing as far as music goes. And Webb had been writing for so long, AJ had been making beats for so long, and I knew I was just like really just starting to get into like trying to make beats and trying to start producing. And then we all just started like writing on a regular basis, and then it just basically snowballed from there. And now we have live drums.
Yeah, so tell me about the transition, I guess, from going from like your standard hip hop setup to rocking it with the live instrumentation. What sort of precipitated that change? How did that come about for you guys?
Let's see. I would probably say the best sign of the times that we wanted to start doing something different is probably the times when we would make a CD and then hand it to someone, and then it would play or not play at all, or end up being scratched, or end up skipping and stuff like that.
Or being in the wrong format or anything.
And it seemed like just about any rapper or anybody that thought that it could rap could basically burn a CD or burn an instrumental and whatnot and give it to someone and then start getting on the mic or whatever.
Right.
We wanted to implement more of a creativity that reflected not just the song in and of itself, but also our personalities when it came time for performing. So we decided that it was time to actually sit there and bring the energy that we usually have when we record onto in stage and actually in front of people. So like the best way to do that would actually be implementing instruments.
And I could actually say it would come from like, I know for me it would come from just noticing, people around us like Nemo and the Us Band and what he does, and like, because I know before we even started the live band, like we would go and see him, and it's like, yo, he is rocking. Like I remember the first time I seen Nemo, it was at Nevada, and he was like rapping to this dude on the other side of the glass. I was like, yo, that's dope. and then we all went to Louisville and seen the Nerd concert, and I think that was really like the point where it was like, yo, that's what I want to do. And that is one of our biggest influences is Nerd, for real. Yeah, on Star Trek. Like it's just like it puts you in a whole different like realm when you have live instruments. Like when you have a CD, yeah, it's cool, the beats is all that, but it takes a lot, for people to actually get up there and perform. Like anybody can grab a mic and rap, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot for you to have or drums crashing behind you and turntables, knobs is turning, and keys being pushed and all this other stuff. Like it takes a lot. So I mean, and like I have a lot of fun with it. Like I just go crazy.
Yeah, and I think too what you were talking about, it takes a lot more to perform because then you're working with a drummer, you know what I mean, and keeping everybody in sync and keeping everybody working together on the stage creates a different element. And I think too also, you know, you look at hip hop, it can feel two-dimensional. You know what I mean? You got your two dimensions, your turntablist, your DJ, and the MC.
Right.
And then when you kick it up that notch, you make it a 3D experience, you know, where you have the intricacies. And I think that rocking a live show means bringing it to a different level because what works on making an album and putting a CD on in your car is a different experience for when you want to go out and see some live music. And that live sort of organic style, I think, is definitely, it makes a difference on a live show.
It really does. Like, I mean, because, you know, if you want to go to a concert, you don't want to just go see somebody stand up there with a mic and, you know, just run around. I mean, I'm not saying like that's not cool. I mean, because
right, some people have perfected that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
They perfected it and they rock it out. I mean, but heck, you can get that in your car if you want to. Just turn it up loud enough, you get the same effect.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
You know, if you go to a real concert, you know, you got drums in your face. Heck, you might even get a drumstick tossed up or something like that. I mean, it's like, a whole lot different story.
I was gonna say it's basically like you shouldn't, if you're gonna do like a real solid live show that's gonna really entertain people, you shouldn't be able to turn your back to the performers or close your eyes and still get the same exact experience if you had your eyes open, because you get that visual element, seeing all the performers up there doing their different things, such as drummer, even other instruments, and then you got the MCs right in your face, and that just adds a little something different than like you said, if you're just sitting in the car riding around listening to it. Either way you jam.
Right.